Hey guys, James here today and welcome to another speed build video. This one is two halves as I named it. I'm very bad with names and it looked like the house had two halves, so that is what I called it. Anyways, here we are. We're starting off right away, and you can see I don't know, just because I could, I started off by doing a one stair high like foundation type thing. It's actually a whole wall on the lower ground for some reason. I don't know. I did it just because I could, and that's what it is. So yeah, just building the initial shape here. This is kind of what I do. Like I kind of, whenever I build a house, I kind of start off with like a box or something, and then I start pulling different shapes out. And anyways, so basically where I went with this house is I went back to doing sort of a modern / contemporary style, if you will, because I used to do that all the time and I loved doing it. And I thought of a lot of fun to do sort of modern styled houses, because lately I've been doing a lot of different things and just seeing what's cool, what's not. And that kind of stuff. But yeah, so when I was going to do this, I tried to build a few other houses before this one, and it just wasn't happening. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do a contemporary style house, because that's what I used to do. That's what I enjoy. So I'll give it another go. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I haven't done a house like this in a while, so I enjoyed it. I did. But furnishing, I hate furnishing. We'll get up to that though in a bit. So yeah, it's a two-story home, as you can probably tell by now, and it's got all these weird shapes, which make a lot more sense when you start to see it all being put together. So all those sort of weird cutouts become like balconies and little areas that you can go, basically. So that's a little overhanging balcony there, and you can see I put in a lot of trellises in this, and I use a stage tool as another little sort of contemporary factor, I guess. Give it that sort of contemporary feel to it. Doing a lot of like the a lot of trellises and a lot of overhangs, that kind of stuff. And then I have the mixed flat and pitched roof up the top. And I have a lot. This house is the colors. I kind of like the color scheme on the outside. I do like it on the inside as well, but that's quite different actually. So you'll see it anyways when we get to it. So here you go. I'm doing the roof now, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And that's pretty much looking like how it does, I think. I mean, I just got to get this little middle part in here and do it how I want and get it going. So as you can see, the house looks like it has two halves because the two pitched roofs. That is where the name indeed did come from. So there you go. That's pretty exciting. The amazing story of how I come up with house names. Not so much. I did try to do a pitch roof in the middle of it, join it together, but it really didn't work and it looked horrible, so I gave up on that idea and just moved on to doing sort of mixed trellises and overhangs and all that kind of stuff, just adding little details to the build. And I went with a sort of a nice little color scheme here. It's like a dark red. I don't know if that is the last. I think I might darken that red, or maybe that is it. I don't know, but it's a nice sort of red like that. Whether I darken it down a bit, I cannot remember. And it's basically red, white, and grey on the outside, and I think it works really nicely. I do like it quite a bit. And there's obviously the stone as well, which is part of the grey. There's like 4 different paints, I think. There's like the red, there's the red stucco, the grey stucco, and then there's the wood paneling, the white wood paneling, and then the stone as well. So quite a lot of colors going on the outside, but I think they'll work very well together. They look quite nice. And in the end, I think it turns out quite nicely. It's pretty much looking like it does near the end. Getting the stones on, just getting the colors in the right spot. Adjusting that roof there so it has a nice proper feel to it as well. Putting all the floorings on in the roof, getting my red accents in. The red on the outside is really just sort of like a accent kind of color to make it pop, make it, you know how it is. But yeah, so yeah, I actually built this quite a while ago, maybe a week or more ago, a couple of weeks, I don't know. But then I left it because I didn't want to furnish it, as usual. I think I might have built or maybe around the time GTA 5 came out, I built this. So probably around then, and then it's just been sitting on like the back burner until I could get off my ass and do some furnishing. And I'm actually quite happy with the furnishing in this lot, because I tried to do a little more detailing this time around and kind of get stuck into it. I think personally the upstairs turns out a lot better than the downstairs, and I'm happy with that. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. But I guess you'll be the judge of that. So you let me know. Anyways, there I am putting the stairs in. Well, the stair, I guess. It's like one step up. It's kind of annoying that you have to put stairs because Sims, for some reason, don't think they can walk up that, even though they could. But that's how the game works. Yeah, so getting all the windows in there, using those nice. I really love those windows from. I think they're from University Life. Those ones are. They're really nice. They work really well. Those windows can be used for a lot of things. I generally use them for modern builds though because they work really well for that. And yeah, so I get some of my favorite doors, and I love those doors. They look really nice. I might get a nice red door on the outside. But yeah, this speed build is a little bit slower than previous one. So like, what I mean is like normally I speed up by 8 times. This one's sped up by 6 times. Because some people and the other ones are saying it's a bit too fast, and I hope this looks a little bit better. Usually in the building part it's okay, but I think it's when we get to furnishing that the camera starts moving around a lot more because I'm trying to get different angles and all that. But I guess we'll see when we get there. Let me know if it's any better or if it makes no difference to you. Yeah, just doing the sort of pathway coming up there. Those are actually a sort of a rectangle tile type thing, if you can see that right there, from late night, I think. I don't know. I use a lot of different things in here. I use quite a bit of store content as well. But not to worry, because if you don't have it, you can still download it and install it. It just replaces the items you don't have. So do not be afraid. Do not fear. But yeah, I just put in a driveway there, basically. I'm going to put a car and put like a little carport thing over the top. A little trellis to sort of match it in with the house and sort of tie it all together so it's not just a random pathway there. But yeah, that's what I'm doing there. I was trying to decide how I wanted to do it. And there we go, got it in the end. And then I also decided that I didn't like how the little fences bump up at the end, and it was really annoying me. So I took a different approach, and I put a wall on top, and I was trying to make it down to 1 stair high, that wall. I think this is before I knew how to do it properly. Because recently I did that tutorial on getting exact wall and foundation heights, and I think this is where I figured out how to do it. Because I didn't know how to do it properly at this point in time, I don't think. Yeah, see, I've started doing it there. I think, or maybe I just figured it out before doing this. I don't know. It was around this time when I was trying to do that. I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, oh my god, that is how you do it. Perfect. And so that's what I did. Anyways, yeah, I only did that just because the little flower border fences that I'm using, like the white poles for the trellises, if you drag them out onto like a stage or something like that, the corner, or the connecting piece rather, I don't know how to explain it, sort of like bumps up onto the level and it looks really weird and uneven. So I used a wall so it didn't do that. Bit of a sort of in-depth explanation / analysis of the inner workings of my methods. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know. Yeah, just doing the like sort of finishing touches on the doors and the balconies and all that kind of stuff. I think we go into the floor plan now. The problem with these sorts of houses, like this modern house that I always come into, is they always end up being a really weird shape because it's like going for that modern look. Well, anyway, the way I do modern houses, that the modern look that I go for, my shapes always end up being really weird, and I have to try and sort of work in rooms there. And it can work pretty good from time to time. I think this one turned out pretty well, but it was kind of confusing trying to figure out how I wanted to do it because I wanted a bathroom for everyone, and then I also wanted an ensuite for the master bedroom, and it was a bit of a challenge to get it to work, but I got it pretty good in the end, I think. So just doing the downstairs floor plan, it's pretty simple. It's open plan, as pretty much all my houses end up being, because I like that contemporary open plan feel. It's really nice, I think. But yeah, so that's there. Oh god, I do some really weird thing. Like if you see me ever choosing like weird items or stuff like that, like weird patterns like I was, it's just because I'm mucking around. I just want to, or because I don't know what it is. I'm like, what the hell is this? I drag it out. I'm usually laughing at it if it's something stupid. But you can see here I started off with a light color scheme in this house, but it doesn't last. I changed it to a much darker color scheme. And I don't mean dark as in depressingly dark, but I changed the floorboards to a dark wood and the walls to like sort of a navy blue. I know blue might sound weird considering the house is red on the outside, but I think it is a really nice contrast. And I think it worked pretty well. I was there and playing around with the lights. I was like, oh, that looks cool when I move the light around. So that's what I was saying before. But yeah, it changes from light to dark, which is, I think it looks pretty nice. Of course, it's just up to you if you like it or not, but I liked it. So there's that. Doing the kitchen. The kitchen was, okay, so this, after I do these first kitchen counters here is where I cut to about tonight when I finish the house. It's like about a couple of weeks in between those. Because I was just like, nah, can't be bothered to furnish. That's it. I'm done. And then I came back to it and finished it, of course. So here we go. This is all tonight. So I decided I want to go for a darker wood flooring like that. And I was looking at the walls. I was like, I don't want to make the walls dark because then that makes everything dark. So like it's got that blue. Like that blue isn't necessarily dark. It just isn't vibrant, I suppose. So it's not in your face bright and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I put lots of lighting in here, so it isn't dark. I just really liked the dark wood feel. I thought it looked really nice and sort of really gave it a sort of a classy feel, I think, and more upmarket, I guess. And I really liked it. So I went with it. And I thought, yeah, and in the end, I thought it was a nice contrast to the red on the outside, because the outside's all bright and white, and the inside's more. I kind of feel like darker colors make a house more cozy, I think. If they're done right. If they're done wrong, it's just horrible and depressing. But I think it's quite nice. I don't know. Anyways, that's enough of my justification on that. So you can see I'm doing the lighting. I'm doing the kitchen now. I go for the dining table. So yeah, I tried to do a lot more detailing in my furnishing this time, but the detailing actually doesn't start till I get to the upstairs, and then I come back downstairs and I do a bit more and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of all over the place. But yeah, this weird plant thing, I don't know, it might have come with Midnight Hollow, but I have no idea. Only because I've never seen it before. I put it up on the counters there, but then I got rid of it because it looks stupid up there. I think I put it somewhere else in the house. Maybe. No guarantees. It might be somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so this little dining area. I really like those chairs. They look quite nice in there. I think it matches nicely. And yeah, the entrance to the house there is such a big room. I don't know what to do on it. It kind of just has like a couple of side tables and a couple of chairs in there. But you could do what you want with that. I didn't know what else to do. I did my best. That's all I can do. That's all I can offer you. I apologize. Anyway, that stupid little plant. It was really hard to position as well. You can see me constantly like rotating it to make it fit. Then I was like, nah, just get rid of it. It's easier to get rid of it. So I made the doors white on the inside and red on the outside, just because on the inside, nothing is going to be red. Because if it was red, I think it looked a bit weird. But you can see there's definitely like a contrast between the outside and the inside styling. Like the inside is still contemporary and modern, but it's just like I said before, like a classier feel. Like you're like, damn, son, when you walk in the house, that is swanky. Maybe not those exact words, but you definitely should say something like that. So yeah, obviously doing the living room here. Oh, hit my microphone. I do that from time to time. Got white couches to sort of contrast the dark of the floor. Give it a nice bit of a, you know how it is. So getting the little desk in, I'm basically just saying exactly what's happening now. Another classic little cut. There should be like 20 or so cuts at this point because I'm talking because every time like I get like a message on Skype or something, I'll stop recording and then start talking to that person. So I cut it a lot of times, and I was tweeting in between because I don't like furnishing. I don't. But yeah, doing the bathroom here. I think the bathroom's quite nice actually. I do a few more details in there as well than I probably would normally do. I think it's in this one I do a few more, maybe. I don't know. A nice potted plant. I wouldn't normally do that. A little tissue box in there. All that kind of stuff. Little towels. I don't know. I just felt like detailing it this time around just because I hate it so much. And I was like, I might as well make it really nice. If I'm going to do a nice house, I might as well make the inside nice too. Yeah, anyways, doing a little coffee table there. That was a weird coffee table, but I liked it, so I put it in. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, there it is. So that's what you get. Yeah, doing a little lamp there. I don't know why I was so confused by the word lamp. Oh, I put the plant there. That's where I put it. I thought I put it somewhere in the house, that weird little plant thing. I thought it was quite cool anyways. But yeah, so we should be moving upstairs soon because I didn't really do much more down here until later on when I jump back down once more. a bunch of lights. As you can see, it's plenty bright inside of the house. Like there's plenty of light. You're not going to be sitting in the darkness, not seeing what's happening. I put some blinds around the room for a bit of privacy, or privacy if you prefer to say it that way. A few magazines on the table, little details, and here we go, moving upstairs. And yeah, I feel like I put a lot of like detailings in. Oh, another little cut back downstairs. Apologies. I feel like I put a lot of actually, that's the cut. Okay. Here's the thing. I went upstairs and was like, I don't know what to do. I never know what to put in bedrooms and that kind of stuff. So, as some of you may know, I'm doing a collaboration with Steph Zero Sims, and she is a fantastic furnisher and builder. Like she has crazy furnishing. You should check out her stuff. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. But anyways, I went to the house that we were doing together to check out the furnishing she did on it. And so I just took like all little sort of ideas from her and that kind of stuff for detailing and that kind of stuff. And so I jumped back over and I started putting stuff everywhere, sort of giving it that cluttered feel, but still neat. So you can see this bed area is definitely different. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. I put a few more rugs on the ground because I know she had a lot of rugs and it looked quite nice. And I paused here for a while for some reason, but there we go. And she had a lot of little plants everywhere too, which I thought was nice. So this is obviously ending up being a girl's bedroom, just because of purple, no other reason. I mean, it could be a boy's bedroom if he likes purple. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying it's probably more geared toward a girl. That's just my opinion. No discrimination there. I was trying to put a poster on the mirror because I thought that would be kind of cool, but most of the ones I wanted to put on there it was like hidden behind the mirror and it wouldn't work. So I don't think I did in the end. Or maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. I just put stuff on the side of it. So she got a little calendar on the wall there and a mirror and a separate mirror that you can actually use because you can't use the one behind the dresser, which is annoying. Little shark chair or something now, which I thought was kind of cool. And I got a bunch of posters on the wall there just for a bit of detailing and just to sort of give it that little touch that makes it more personalized. Anyways, so yeah, this is kind of like the stuff I picked up from Steph's sort of furnishing, like all this random little details everywhere. But having said that, mine does not live up to hers. Oh my god, you need to check out her stuff if you haven't. I don't even know how one does that. It's just, oh my god, I would shoot myself if I had to furnish that much. Anyways, on that positive note, let's move forward. Doing the other bedroom now. This is kind of more of a neutral bedroom, or I guess it could be boys, whatever, girls. Doesn't really matter because it's a yellow color, not really anything specific. And this room just had a lot of stuff in it. I was looking for random decorative items there, by the way, so I kept clicking things to see what was there. Because I don't explore the catalog that much. I tend to stick to the stuff I know, which I guess is my major problem with when it comes to furnishing is that because usually I want to get furnishing done and dusted as quick as I can. I just go for the items I know that look nice together, and I do that every time. But this time I tried to actually look at the items and see what went to it, like what went with it and all that kind of stuff. And I think the bedrooms especially, I think I did a pretty nice job. Not to talk myself up or anything, but I think I did a pretty good job. Better than I usually do anyways, I think this time around. So this is just a little landing area at the top of the staircase. So I just put a little sitting area there that Sims can have a chill out session and relax. Not do much else really, but that's about it. Of course you could put an easel in there or a piano or drums for some reason. I don't know. Any of that kind of stuff would fit in there. There's plenty of room up there. Nice rug that you can't really see, but you can see. So, I don't know, that was weird. Anyways, did a little bit of balcony furnishing there. Got a couple of little chairs to put out there, which I thought was kind of nice, and a little seat there so you can sit outside. Have a nice little view. Got some potted plants as well out there. Give it a nice sort of green feel. As you can see, just looking at the house upstairs for me now, it just looks so much more detailed than I would normally do. I don't know. I just really like the way it turned out, and apologies if you hate it, but I like it. So there. Anyways, doing the master suite now, obviously. And yeah, with every bedroom, I tried to be a bit different and not do the same thing. Well, especially with the master suite, if I did the same thing as a child bedroom, that wouldn't really make sense, would it? But yeah, no, I tried to do different sort of furniture pieces in each room. And yeah, just to make them different because people don't have identical bedrooms everywhere. So that's what I try to do. Anyways, I'm slowing down and not saying anything now. A bunch of little potted plants at the end of the bed there. That wardrobe, by the way, is in front of a door, and I do realize that in a second. Because at first I was like, "Oh, that's a bit odd. Why did I do that? That was stupid." Anyway, so I moved it over there out of the way, and now they can actually use that door, which is probably a good thing. So yeah, that master suite bedroom there. Change the inside color of the door to like a white, so it matches the others. And I don't know why I put that seat out there, just because it doesn't match any of the other balcony furniture. I do change it, but I just don't know why I put it out there. I don't know why I used that one. Because I was like, hang on a second, should I just use the same one I've already done before? It makes a bit more sense, so I did that. And I had those little chairs. I got all those little chairs on all the balconies outside because I thought it was kind of nice. Just doing the ensuite bathroom there. And then after this, I think I do more detailing downstairs, and then obviously the outside as well. Do some lights now. A bunch of lights on that little bit there, just because. Why not? Why not? Might as well do some lights. So yeah, I'm happy with the furnishing and the building on this house. I think it's quite nice, personally. Anyway, it's got a few more minutes to waste, so yeah, I'll just keep rambling on as I do. Anyways, yeah, so I'm back downstairs now doing more detailing. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm slowly losing my mind recording this commentary. If you hadn't noticed, just slowly degrading in quality. Yeah, so I did a little rug there and that little plant again. Why did I put that in the corner? Oh, I don't know. Did it? I thought I did it in the corner. I was like, because before when I was saying I don't know where I put it again, I thought I had one there, and I do. Anyway, so there's little seats in the little entrance area, and then on that side, I don't know if I do anything. I was like, yeah, I was wondering what that thing was. It was the wave surfing thing, and I choose a car as well. A nice green car, because I don't want to do a red car to match the house. That'd be a bit weird. You don't buy a car to match your house. So I didn't do that. Doing an outdoor barbecue area now. Did a little bin in the kitchen as well. Bin outside. Extend the sort of paving area so we can have a dining table with some outdoor seating as well. So they can have their barbecues outside in the nice weather where it's beautiful and sunny 24/7 if you don't have seasons or you've turned off seasons. It'll always be sunny. Always be the perfect day. I don't know why I'm talking about that now. So yeah, looking at downpipes now. Yeah, see, like I said, I'm just looking at random things I've never actually used before, and that's what I was doing there, and like the wind farms as well. Doing the landscaping now, doing the terrain painting and all that kind of stuff. The landscaping again is quite simple on this house, just because I feel the main focus on this house was the build itself and the furnishing, not so much the landscaping. I should do a more landscaping heavy house next time, I think. Focus a lot on landscaping, because that is a lot of fun, especially when you build a house on an uneven lot, and not just a flat lot. When you start playing around with different heights and all that kind of stuff, it's a lot of fun. Like I did in Island Paradise with the LP house. That was a lot of fun doing it on all the different heights and having the stairs going around the place. It was quite fun to do that. But yeah, just a few plants dotted around the house, and some basic terrain painting. Anyways, moving into the pictures here. Now here's the one of the front, right there. Looking at a fancy little, slightly different angle from the other side. You can see there. Here's the back of the house, and you can see down the side there. You see the little dining table there, and here's the other side, which is quite nice. I do like it. I do like the house, and closer up shot. Weirdly. Anyways, right there. I really do like I don't know. I like the overall look of this house. I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, there's a couple shots here that I probably should have taken out. Anyways, there's that shot there, and then one from inside the car. We just got home. Let's get out and go inside the house. I don't know. Anyways, there's that. I should have done more detailing there. That to be honest, that little section there was my most disappointed. When I was taking a picture, I was like, oh well, take a picture, and I moved on. There's the entrance there, and you can see out the back as well. There's the living area, got the bookcase right there in the foreground, the weird plant in the background, and there's the weird plant again. This is just obviously another angle of the living area. Here's the downstairs bathroom, which has a few plants coming in through the walls, but never mind. Here's the upstairs foyer where the stairs come up, and the foyer, I meant landing, and you can see the balcony there. Here's one of the bedrooms there. Nice little details around the place. I was quite happy with anyway. Different angle of the same bedroom there with all the posters on the wall and all that kind of stuff. And here's the other bedroom, the yellow room. Yellow/red/blue, I guess. Here's the bathroom again. Well, a different bathroom, obviously. Not the same one. Here's the master bedroom there with a few little potted plants around the place. Looking fancy. And here's a balcony. And then what other shots have I got? I don't know. Oh, floor plan. That's the upstairs. I don't know why I did these back to front. And that's the downstairs. And there's a couple of just overhead shots coming up now. We can see the house from the front and back at a higher angle. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this speed build. Be sure to check out the download link below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.